scoring Division I college basketball player. Her story and how she beat the old record set by Pistol Pete Maravich that stood for 54 years.
We thank you for joining Live at 4, and we hope to see you right back here tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.
Tonight at 5, a new medical facility is set to open up in Verona. We are live outside the location where crews will build the facility.
But first, thunderstorm warnings are in effect across southern Wisconsin. A look at the latest conditions.
And we're following this news. Governor Evers signed a new tax cut into law that could help Wisconsin parents. We'll break it all down for you. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Eric and Susan will be back next week. We start with weather this evening. Parts of southern Wisconsin under thunderstorm warnings that could bring some heavy rainfall tonight.
Let's get a look at the first warn forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Yeah, Brady and Charlie, good news is those showers and thunderstorms and those severe weather warnings are moving off towards the south and towards the east. Still a couple of showers and thunderstorms down towards Beloit, over by Clinton, over by Chopir, where we did have rotation today and we did have tornado warnings in effect earlier this afternoon. Over Dane County prop here, let's see if we got any showers. Just a couple of showers up towards Cross Plains. No lightning as it looks like out of those. And across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 6-hour future track radar bringing some more showers and some more thunderstorms back into the area as we carry on into the overnight. And then these showers and thunderstorms could potentially bring a little bit more of that heavy rainfall. But the severe weather threat is decreasing across southern Wisconsin. Can't stress that enough. That should be moving off more towards the south and towards the east as we carry on into the rest of the evening and overnight hours. So it's just a brief bit of severe weather for parts of southern Wisconsin, but just expecting scattered showers and maybe a clap or two of thunder for the rest of the night tonight. Then as we come back in Maine weather, we'll take a peek at when we can expect more wet weather. There's more in the forecast. That's all coming on up.
Stay up to date on the weather with our First Warn Forecast weather app. It has hourly forecasts, road conditions, and the latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather. Governor Evers has signed a new tax cut into law that could help Wisconsin parents in a very big way. Political
reporter Will Keneally caught up with the governor at the signing ceremony in Waukesha and has the story.
There you go, folks. Good work.
Today's signing ceremony is a big deal. Lawmakers have been working to try and make childcare cheaper in Wisconsin for the better part of a year now.
These changes will give parents some breathing room in their household budgets, helping folks to remain in our state's workforce.
So how this works, parents are now able to deduct 100% of their childcare costs from their state taxes. And the cap is raised as well, now to $10,000 for one child.
When my kiddos were 1 and 3, my childcare was double my mortgage and easily the most expensive thing in my life. In fact, every year, my husband and I had to make that difficult choice about whether one of us dropped out of the workforce.
Today's bill was just one of a slate of tax cuts Republican lawmakers sent to Governor Evers' desk. This childcare cut was the only one that Governor Evers signed. The rest were vetoed on Friday.
I do think that if we look at this as a full puzzle, it was a 4-piece puzzle, and I do think, again, that would have helped these same families that are benefiting with the daycare. I think they would have benefited from that as well.
Evers says the bills he vetoed would not have been sustainable tax cuts in the long term.
I'll give people a chance to rest and think about what we want to do going forward.
Now, it's unlikely that we'll see the legislature take any action on that the rest of the year. Reporting from Waukesha, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Vice President Kamala Harris will visit Madison this week. This will be her second visit to Wisconsin this year. Harris will make a stop in Madison on Wednesday to speak about apprenticeship programs and union jobs. She will be joined by Acting Secretary of Labor Julie Hsu. Next tonight at 5, one person is recovering after their car crashed on John Nolan near the Beltline late last night. This happened about 10:45. The incident and blocked traffic from the eastbound Beltline for an hour. The area was clear to drive through again before midnight. MPD says its officers made no arrest, and that was the only car involved in the crash. The driver is expected to survive.
Earlier today, SSM Health announced the plans for a new medical facility in Verona.
Our Jalen Banks joins us live from where the future location will be. Good evening, Jalen.
Charlotte and Brady, I'm at 7278 Valley Road here in Verona. Right now, it's not much here, but in 2 years, it'll be a lot different. The place will serve as a home for primary care, imaging services, and other specialty services. Currently, many Verona area patients have to leave the area to receive primary care, some traveling as far as East Madison.
To expand capacity within our primary care service offerings right there within the Verona community by establishing a physical presence, but then also in providing that convenient care closer to home for those individuals, which also will allow for some improved access within our other sites where those local residents are currently accessing care.
And speaking to the city's mayor, he believes this will impact the city beyond healthcare.
A big and positive impact on the city. It's I mean, it's no secret. Our big part of our employment base is Epic, and I think that's really wonderful, and I think that's really great. But ultimately, everyone's not going to work at Epic, and so like anytime we can add another employer, another job center, I think that's a really positive benefit for the community and for anyone who holds a job there. I think it'll be a big impact for them.
Groundbreaking for the facility will take place next year, with its completion set for 2025. Now, in the meantime, SSM, along with the city of Verona, will continue to work through the planning process for the facility, as well as hearing back from the community and getting feedback from them. Now, the rain's starting to pick up a little bit, but reporting now in Verona, Jalen Banks, News 3 Now.